But after that, you know, the attention to mid to make sure he gets you through that early game, the early laning stage into the early game, and you actually get to play with your supports. I need to see 1W make that change.
I agree with you, man. 100%. So we're going to see what happens. It is time for game number 2 of Aurora versus 1W. Nightfall's carry Omni Knight coming out once again. He, like you said, crushed on this hero earlier, just yesterday. Against a Tide Hunter specifically, it looked very good. So see what they can get done here. That was the game that was like a 20-minute win, and it was also Axe Dark Willow. The difference is they had the Jakiro, that just like owns lanes. So you don't have the Jakiro this time. Instead, you have the Warlock. But overall, that Axe Dark Willow lane, I think, is still very scary.
30 seconds to battle.
See if they can find a smoke kill. Moving into the triangle. I like this move because you know you're confident in your safe lane, and then the backup is going to be jungling. So they already set up an early observer in there. So you can see when the position 4 is stacking, trying to help mid, when Tide's in there, and maybe you can kill him.
The battle begins.
Squadix pops the smoke, sees Makoto, knows to play it safe. So we should just get a 2 for 2 here. Ooh, waiting in the triangle. Oh, Sweden strong.
Looking for the Tusk. Ooh, is he gonna make the rotation?
Oh, he's playing it safe.
Way.
He's playing it safe.
Is he?
Take a peek.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. I'll leave. All right, good senses there. Very good. Does mean you're a little bit late to lane, but that's better than giving the lane the first blood. Okay, everyone should be farming. Are we able to look at the Dire small cam real quick? This observer, this sentry is so annoying. This one that the Dire can use. You have a Quelling Blade cut it, yeah, and then Dark Willow tried to block it in that bottom left corner and can't see a sentry, but it's actually in that tree line. Yeah.
I think they had things like this recently, and they specifically patched them out because it was too overpowered. And now it's back, and so I'm very confused as to why it's back, I'll be honest.
I actually don't mind that it's there. I am surprised more Dire safe lanes are not utilizing it, and I'm surprised that more Radiant off lanes are not also then preparing for it. Like, when you're in this area, breaking trees if you have the ability to do so, or knowing the sentry could be there, so you have to place yours later. The Radiant always has a higher win rate, or frequently does. Not always, but frequently does. So I don't mind Dire having some advantages like this. And I'm pretty sure you can stick your face in and tango, and you can see it. He's beginning the journey. He's looking for it. He knows it could be in there. I think. I thought.
He's like, haha, I got the other side. There's surely there's no way this sentry also gets destroyed. Little does he know.
Well, he never found a sentry in response, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, little does he know it's about to get destroyed.
But he should know.
Nightfall having a great
Creep
time
Dragon
in the bottom
going
lane.
from Sweden strong. Didn't quite make it, though. Yeah. Last hits for now, going fine for Triple S. But as Nightfall picks up more points in Purification and Hammer of Purity especially, this lane gets harder and harder. I think they're not doing too bad so far, though. Not being shut down right off the bat. I think this is better than what we saw last time.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Kodo playing with fire in the mid lane. Does have some wand charges. Gets his second bracer now, so should be all right. I think realistically needs a little bit more healing, so he's going to ferry out another set of tangos. Dude, look at this wave bottom. Holy heck.
Mega wave.
This
He is getting denies in mid, so you need to help Ember get that 6-minute rune. You're going to need to help him in some way.
How often do you see the 5-position Warlock creep dragging?
It's rare. Okay, this will push out again. Unless Kaori can meet this and do his own mini creep drag.
He'd take way too much damage. I think they're fine if it pushes out. Like they're not really too worried. Like they have the ability to still threaten them. Even if it's not, you know, right next to their tower. The Omni Knight just skyrocketed in CS once he cleared up basically what looked like a triple wave of creeps.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Ooh, that's a really big courier.
I think he'll be okay without it, though. He's doing pretty well. Omni Knight is a pretty solid laner. Creep dragging beginning for WS. These sentries are actually still alive. Neither team has had a chance to check for them.
Yeah, Axe has just been playing on this side and just keeps
he uses the ice vortex.
hungering. Yeah, it's like he just keeps doing this. At least he knows it's there now. He's like, okay, there's the sentry. But getting to that sentry is easier said than done right now. Axe may be a little upset. Maybe he could be just dragging the creep wave over to it.
Yeah, I think you're at the point where you actually deny your own sentry now. But you can just make use of these camps like he is, the medium camps. All right, 1W here to help out their mid.
I mean, they see this. He is under a ward. Good fortification on the wave here, but Fatal Bonds is out. A lot of return damage as Dark Willow makes the rotation, looking for Swedenstrog. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. And now level 6 for Makoto means they're going to look for the Ember Spirit, another Blood Grenade, and they get the kill. 2 dead in the mid lane. The last few seconds of the ward, scouting the rotation, setting them up for a really nice play here mid. This will be a lot of damage on the tier 1 tower. 6-minute rune will be a haste bottom. Means they might be able to invade that enemy Wisdom Shrine with it, which, boy, oh boy, have you stressed the importance of Wisdom Shrines this game.
Aurora, once again, bringing 2 heroes here has paid off. All the damage. Maybe you could... Oh, the haste rune. Gonna keep him alive here. Distraction from the catapult, which finishes the job with Mira on the tower. Now you're free to Wisdom Shrine if you want. Well, the Dragon Knight's a little low. You may not attempt it, but you might send like a support to give it a go. Especially with Nightfall, he's actually pretty strong here, bullying out the Tide.
I was gonna say, like, your Tide, not super strong compared to the Omni, but if they bring out the Ember, which they did see the rotation over with their ward, so they do know that 4 heroes are on the way.
This may be an over-adjustment, but I'm glad to see that they are making sure to get this.
Okay, no, Mira's here. All right, never mind. I saw the Abaddon walking in, but... Very important Wisdom Shrine for them to get.
His Madstone. Someone's a fast hero who can chase this stuff. A lot of carries can't, but Abaddon gets his own phase boots. Pretty strong, holding the ultimate as well.
Dude, a really odd build. Axe just has a headdress, like, rushed right out of the gate. I mean, I'm guessing he's going to go pipe or something, but we don't usually see, like, the headdress, like, that early.
Yeah, he's going for it next, so I think it's fine. He got a little early to get a little bit more regen. Trying to invade. Triangle, Power Rune, everything going on all at once.
Yeah, they're looking for WS, but he just needs one more... No, Doesn't get it. I was gonna say he needs one more counter helix into the dunk, but too much damage coming the other way. It's gonna be a Makoto to finish him off. Now Munkushi trying to chase up onto the high ground. Chains are out. Squad X getting aggressive. And Munkushi on this at bat and getting a lot done. Really nice wins there from side of 1W, getting active early on the Abaddon.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Nightfall tried to join, but was a step behind. The Arcane Rune is still down here, but it'll be Mira who secures it away from Squadix. He thought that was like dealt with for sure. He didn't. He probably could have gone over after the fight to get it. Uh-oh. Help me, Munkushi.
Held the call there. If he gets the call, I think he gets the kill, but WS.
Into Nightfall, though, is kind of scary.
All right, the Aphotic Shield has been doing so much work at the moment.
Doesn't have borrowed time for 20 more seconds, though. Oh, Ravage is here, too. We are partying. All right, never mind. The party's over. Everyone get out. I'm sleepy.
And Makoto's pushed
Leave.
his way into bottom lane.
He's working on a Blink Dagger. I like this. We've seen some mids go for, some mid Dragonites do the like carry Dragonite build. And I think that's actually favored by a lot of teams. But this game, you have an Axe who is going Auras, the pipe first to deal with the Ancient Apparition. And your carry is an Omni Knight who just wants to run people down but can't really start a fight. You got a Warlock, got a Dark Willow, right? Like, someone needs to actually go in. So I'm glad to see he's just going to get a Blink first. And then you can still go back for those carry items after, but you have someone to start fights with. I
mean, we saw... Oh, you're up. Ooh, really awkward pathing there. Rain manages to dodge it out. I was gonna say, Mira has not gotten level 6 on the Dark Willow, so you're missing a lot of kill threat on this hero. Repel might be able to bail him out here. Gonna look for the TP, and he's out. All right. The Dark Willow needs the level 6. Nightfall's Omni build is a little bit more aggressive than some of the other ones that we've seen, so like he will be doing damage, right? He'll have his Radiance. I think he went like Echo Saber as well last time we saw him.
I don't mind actually if he... I'm trying to take a fight, but yeah, he's pretty tanky. He just hit him a little bit, see if he can force a rotation, back out. Respecting the Golem is available again. Yeah, last time we saw him do a more damage-oriented build. This time, actually, if he wanted to do the more utility stuff we've seen before... Ooh, Ice Blast. That'll be an easy kill.
Chain's Ice Blast is the only thing you'll ever need.
The utility Omni build, I'm more open to this game because you have a Dragonite who got Blink first, but you can go back for carry items and then scale traditionally. I'm up for that if they want to go that route. We'll see where... You see how the heroes do, right? Maybe Nightfall struggles, Makoto's doing awesome. Makoto's struggling, Nightfall's doing awesome. You can adjust from there.
Oh, sweet and strong. They get caught out here with a Dragon Tail, looking for a snowball to the creep wave, but the body blocks from Kaori. Very nice. Tips him as well. Very funny. Amplify damage rune will be picked up from Squad X here in the mid lane. Well, here comes the Dark Willow with Bedlam. He might have been forced to rat. Well, actually, very fortunate blubber proc there, but we're going to continue the chase anyway.
So
Blink
fast.
up in 3 seconds. I think triple S.
Lose him in the tree line.
Yeah, it's like that's a very aggressive chase anymore. Like you chase any further, you're instantly getting ravaged. So good decision to give that one up.
Amplify damage plus Vessel on the Ember. It's time to go, actually. Is anyone with smoke?
Yeah. They have Ice Blast again. Like, every time Ice Blast is up, it should just be Ancient Apparition and Ember Spirit looking to make a play.
Oh, the Ember's a little low, but I want to see them get going. What's he farming up to? Maybe they're just not sure where to go right now. Everyone is kind of in the jungle on Aurora. Is this farming pack sticker? Is that what that is? Like, let's all have peace.
Like, come on, guys. How are we on these Radiance timings, right? Because we have 2 Radiance carries this game, and I'm curious how close it's going to be. So we're almost to the Sacred Relic on the Omni. What about the Abaddon?
He's about to finish his.
He's way closer.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
In these early fights have been easier for Moonkushi to join than Nightfall. Plus, Nightfall had to get the Soul Ring as the Omni Knight to help him farm.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, they're going to try and make a play for the Wisdom. He just gets it. Takes it right from them. The question is, can you punish this? Ember Spirit gets saved thanks to Moonkushi. They dropped the Golem and everything for this. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's Omni Knight versus, I think, Tide, and Omni's losing. So Tide gets the Shrine of Wisdom.
It was a very drawn-out fight, reducing each other's damage, or reducing Omni damage, Omni's healing your damage. They were just whacking each other for a while, but the Anchor Smash ends up paying off because it's such a low cooldown while reducing your damage, and you don't have the Radiance. With the Radiance, you win that fight easily on the Omni Knight.
Aurora are still the ones in the lead. I guess the Tide and Ember are the ones kind of struggling right now, but Squad X like has a lot of impact with just this Spirit Vessel.
Dire are scanning.
WS has his pipe if you want to try to fight. But the Golem is not available for 90 more seconds, which makes it a little weird. I see a lot of the teams want to do something. There's just everyone is unsure where to go.
Yeah.
I think it's finally gonna break out in the triangle though.
They're trying to get Ryan, but he actually gets the Ice Blast off. Pipe now comes in from WS to try and bail them out, and we'll see if it's gonna be enough. Now the magic damage way too high. Terrorize does connect. They're trying to disengage. WS probably not gonna be super lucky here as they're Remnant on forward. Nightfall gets caught now in the middle of 3, gonna be forced to repel TP.
Radiant's top tower
All right.
is under attack.
I mean, the Dragon Knight doesn't even look tanky. He instantly dies.
Yeah, because he went for the blink first, his stats aren't as high as some of the other builds like Armlet. And then he's going for the BKB, which will help a lot versus the magic damage. But until you get to that, right, it's not like you're good versus physical damage, not the magic. So quick kill onto him, despite having the pipe nearby. Aurora will rush top. They didn't have the Golem for that fight, but now you have all the required heroes together, all the major cooldowns. I think you do have to respect that on 1W, especially without your Ravage, your team fight ability. Looks like it'll just be a trade of towers. All right, the next step, we saw 1W a bit behind for the Tormentor at 20 minutes, and that's where Aurora really broke open the game. They won a huge fight into Tormentor, into Roche. 1W's got about another minute before they have to start preparing for Tormentor. We'll see if they learned the lesson from that last game.
How much damage did that do?
All the damage.
Yeah.
It was 500 damage from Ember, 300 damage from Ancient Apparition.
I mean, the 500 damage from Ember was just the slight chains being amplified by Ice Vortex, right? And then she just shatters. much kind of quieter game from an Axe than we've been seeing, right? Like, Axes have had some ridiculous performances so far. Top lane, in some trouble. Pipe's gonna come out, but the damage is there. Another Vessel kill.
And this is on the top
this
side,
Abaddon
so
is
now you can
crushing.
set up your vision, play this area, prepare for Tormentor. The Shard, pretty good for the Ancient Apparition and the Tusk. You'd really like to get it for your team.
Nightfall, you need to run, buddy. I don't know if he makes it out of this one. They got the damage. That's just a freebie. Walking down the lane thinking you're stronger than you are. Now, Sweet and Strong might die. No, gets dispelled from Munkushi. Aurora are just not responding with numbers. And it is this time 1W that is pressing the advantage. And like you said, they have the option to go for Tormentor. Well, now they might have the option for Roshan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ah, you've got Tidehunter Abaddon. You could do it. It would be slow, though, which is a little scary. There's no Golem, and actually Munkushi's farming it.
All right, first gold lead of the game. Actually, potentially for the series here. For 1W, Makoto, quick punish there onto the Tusk. Okay, if they lose this Tormentor after taking those 2 fights, it's gonna be real sad. BKB is done on Makoto. He's trying to bait them here. WS needs to be careful not to get caught from the Ice Blast. Ice Blast comes in, hits both of them. Oh no. WS in trouble. There's a Ravage to connect as well, and he's dead. Nightfall, no repel here. And Squad X going to continue to look for more. Triple S has a really early Aghanim Scepter here on this Tidehunter, and it's doing work. Terrorize never connects. They're just going to continue to chase. Nightfall is dead as well. It's a disaster for Aurora. They are crumbling under the pressure.
Yeah, I wasn't a full believer in the Ancient Apparition. I thought it was, kind of just to prevent the Huskar from coming out. I didn't think there would be enough combos, but I was very wrong. He is doing so much work in these fights, amplifying the Ember, Spirit Vessel, and Chains especially. But then the Ice Blast it's classic Ice Blast, preventing some of the healing from coming in, which from Warlock and Omni Knight is actually very annoying. And then you have the high regen of the Dragon Knight and the Axe. So anytime these abilities are landing from the Ancient Apparition, the fights are so much easier for them.
Squad X just going to get a solo kill here in the mid lane, maybe? Yeah, oh yeah, he has a Yule, so okay, definitely getting the kill.
Should let you know there was a ward there that saw you. We'll see if they can get the D ward later. It's on a cliff spot with a tree cut. I think I got pinged out, so yeah, he suspects it. 1W looking much better this
crushing them on
time.
the Tusk. Yeah.
And they hit the adjustments we talked about, right? They made sure they got their own Wisdom Shrine, and they made sure they got the Tormentor. Or at least they fought for it. I mean, you can't always guarantee you get it, but you were there to give it a go.
I will say it was a little self-inflicted from WS. Like, he kind of just walked in and tanked the Ice Blast and died. Like, I didn't think he needed to do. Yeah, I mean, WS, I don't think he gets out of here. What? Maybe.
One more spell from Ember should do it.
If Squad X decides to hit Chains, he dies. And Kaori, he just respawned, and he's going to get another trip back to the fountain. 8,000 gold lead all of a sudden.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You know, actually, I didn't think about this, but the Ags build on Tidehunter with Ice Vortex is kind of nice. All your gushes are already very annoying, but now buffed up by the long-range Ice Vortexes as well. You do not have a way to stop this. Sweet and Strong going to take a look around just to make sure no one is trying to steal it. But that will be the Aegis over to Squadix. Building up to an 8K gold lead. Very reminiscent of the first game, but now in reverse. Just 1W who maybe more consistently built up the lead, but here we are, nearly 10K gold lead, around 24 minutes. Might hit that mark as they kill Kaori here, and that should give them the space to get this tier 2 tower. After Sweden Strong pretty much solos Mira here, you will TP out, okay. But you make him go. You make him go home.
This has been an incredibly quiet performance from Omni Knight. 0, 2, and 1. Like, he basically not contributing to the game. Like, they didn't really win their lane, and then there hasn't been much of a, you know, ability for him to fight either.
I was pretty excited to see it again, but we did notice the creep dragging Sweden Strong did. They tried to stop it, but he did enough that this Tidehunter did not get shut down in the same way that he was able to do versus... who did he play against? Avalis, I think? Their Tidehunter?
Yeah, it was an Avalis, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe it's the fact that you have a Warlock instead of a Jakiro. That might be another level to it, where Warlock is great in his own way, but less lane aggression than Jakiro.
They were looking for the Tusk top side, and now Sweden Strong is just stalking them instead. Trying to set up a gank maybe onto the Dragon Knight.
There's this huge Ice Blast.
Mid lane. Ooh, Ember almost getting Kaori. Pipe there will save him though. I mean, who do you kill at this point? Like, they're going to look for the Abaddon. They have the Orchid. He just presses Manta, starting to walk away. They don't manage to get the ult. The Fatal Bonds is out, but Ravage just shuts this one down. Can they even kill Triple S on this Tidehunter? I doubt it, so they're just going to go ahead, press the Terrorize, and run as best they can. They're going to be forced to BKB on Makoto. Ice Blast will come right on through. TP not going to be successful. They just don't have any damage on the side of Aurora. Like, nobody is dying.
Yeah, they almost... Well, they did end up killing the Dragon Knight anyways, but he almost had his TP canceled too by the punch if it wasn't for the silence. Yeah, I mean, that's the downside of the Omni support. Or, sorry, well, maybe Freudian slip there, but Omni Knight carry, who does not have a good game... Right, you don't scale the way a typical carry does. You're meant to crush the lane. Very difficult to deal with in this time frame right now, with your Radiance, with how tanky you are, and then your like hammer purity hits with the Echo are painful. But once you're losing, you're not doing any of that, and then you look to the rest of the team. Like, can someone else make up the damage? Axe is doing an Aura build, so not really seeing the Blade Mail calls. The Dragon Knight tried to be an initiator. He's trying to work his way back to some damage, but it's on the back foot, so he's not damaged right now. Dark Willow had a slower start. Bedlam's also not doing as much now, so especially into like an Abaddon carry, and then Warlock, you know, more of a healer.
Dragon Knight's
and
dead.
Does he have his BKB? I guess it doesn't even matter at this point. He was 7 seconds off the BKB.
Yeah, I mean, Searing Chains into Ice Blast is a kill every single time. Like, it is. There hasn't been a single Ice Blast that hasn't resulted in a kill at this point. I feel like. Oh, might they kill Sweden Strong as the 2 support? Nope, I don't think they will. I think he is. I think he's fine here. Well, Terrorize, stuck in the mud.
Into more brambles. Shard saving him from that. This is the
longest kill ever.
We're gonna get you.
He has Snowball. He's gonna bite out. Dude, he's just wasting both of their time.
He
Meanwhile,
blinked out.
Base,
they guessed the wrong way.
WS's die. Dude.
Yeah, whatever. You weren't winning that base fight anyways.
That was... Okay. Kaori's dead, though.
The chip back from earlier, he's been holding on to that one. Sweden Strong had a great game this time.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are
They're still trying to kill each other topside. They don't even care about the rest of the game. Second barracks starting to fall down in the meantime. 3 seconds till everyone's up. You get one more fight in you. I think if you don't win this fight, you GG out. Maybe not now, but a little later down the line. Like, I don't see the recovery happening.
I'll be honest. I don't think Aurora has tried to even fight once this game. I think every single engagement has been them running with their tail between their legs, hoping that they don't die. Like,
They tried a couple early fights, but they were too slow. They were too slow to them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a BKB on the courier that just got killed.
Okay.
You can get the Tusk as a result,
Sweden
but
Strong is dead.
1W might be willing to fight without him. They have everything else they need, and you could buy back the Tusk anyways. You see Axe top? Oh, they're thinking about it. Oh, they're gonna go for Axe instead. Axe into the camp and force everyone back. Or sorry, the barracks.